Ladies and gentlemen, the Florida Marlins have returned somehow. Going through, let's look at our rotation. You've got Yuri Perez, 21-year-old. He is a monster. Hopefully we can keep him around because, we don't have much after that. Braxton Garrett, 27 years old. He is pretty good. Hopefully he can do something for us. Had a not so stellar 2024. Hopefully he can bounce back. Same thing with Weathers as well. But the big question mark is Sandy Alcantara. Do we pull the trigger on a trade early for Sandy? He's got a potential. He is kind of slowing down, and if anything like this year, he is definitely going to be a trade target for others. Do we do something with that? We could probably get a nice haul for him. Max Meyer is somebody I'm looking deep into as the future of this rotation. His numbers aren't great. That's okay. He will perform. And then, of course, what is it? MLB 19 or 20? I don't know, but he was a legend in Diamond Dynasty. It's Edward Cabrera. Of course, he's got a nice fastball, but has not really proven much. He's only 26. Hopefully, he can continue to do well. Now, you got Bellozo. Valente Bellozo, good to have. And then I don't know if we're going to be keeping Cal Quantrill on the roster. I believe he is making around 3.5 mil, plus we can use arbitration on him, but will he perform great? It hasn't been good for him lately. And then we have some good prospects, Robbie Schnelling down here alongside Noble Meyer. We're ready. But as pitching goes, we also have a decent pen. Augustin Ramirez is our guy at 23 years old. He is a rookie. He's got no experience in the MLB, but that will change this year. Liam Hicks is going to be behind him, and we do have a third catcher in Nick Fortes. Will we keep three catchers on the roster? I don't know. Davison de Los Anjos is, again, a young buck going to be hopefully performing at the major league level, and we'll see. We don't have much behind him. I guess Matt Mervis here. Otto Lopez is our best positional player. The dude has a decent bat, and we need to see a full sample size. We got a good sample size last year. We need more of that this year, and again, we don't have much. We are going to have to build this team. Connor Norby, sure, 24 years old. This is a young squad. Xavier Edwards is not a guy that barrels the ball, but he can get on base. And if we're doing a money ball, that's very important. We've got this guy down here, Starlin Caba, who I do like, 19 years old, 59, has already got B potential. We will keep a close eye on him. I think I'm actually going to pop him up to AA to start the season so we can get some, stats on him. Left field, Dane Myers. Sure, nothing too fancy about him. Alongside Kyle Stowers, who is very interesting. Had a hot start to this year. Derek Hill, again, nothing too fancy there. And in right field, it's Griffin Conine, who, again, is a guy to be excited about. Jesus Sanchez as well. So, that is our organization. How are we going to be doing things? We go up against Paul Skeens in the first game of the year. It is going to be Perez on the mound. But I do want to push Sandy into that second spot. And the reason I want to do that is to see what he can do in these first couple games. And we might immediately look for a trade. Who knows? Here we are in old Miami, Florida for the opening day 2025. So here we are with Yuri Perez. What can he do to start it out this season? A nice pitch to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is going to take it foul. We need a good campaign out of him this year, as it's going to be right to the second baseman for out number one. Now we will hopefully see a strikeout here. Right to the third baseman. He takes his time, but he is going to get the out. And there it is. Strike three on Neil Cruz. Perez with a beautiful first inning. Hopefully that can continue. But man, is this guy a rough sight to see. Paul Skeens is up for the Pirates. Now, I don't expect much from this lineup, as that's going to be high for ball 3. But if we can get a couple hits on him, I will be happy. As we are going to get our first walk of the season. Otto Lopez with a great eye, and Paul Skeens has not found the plate quite yet. Dane Myers could have a good opportunity to pop one into the outfield. It's going to be a beautiful 101 mile per hour fastball. Xavier Edwards is another guy that can put the bat on the ball, but it won't go very far. That's okay. Do we have to bring in a power bat on this team? That's the question, because I don't know if we've got the pop that we want. And that's going to be right down the pipe. 102 on the gun. 1 out, runner on first. Xavier Edwards needs to get the bat off his shoulders here. Let's see. And Skeens going to get a dribbler right up to first, and that is going to be a double play. Both pitchers get out of the inning, and we are going to go to quick manage. But he gives up a run there. Unfortunate. Now, we got Norby on first, and Conine is going to get out as well. Perez not looking too awful right now. 1 run, 2 hit ball. DeSantos is going to get on. We got 2 runners on with 1 out, and a double play yet again will end the rally for us. Xavier Edwards with a big double, and we have 2 on, no out. Fielder's choice for Sanchez, and we get a run from Griffin Conine. Huge. We are going to tie it at 1. We are beating them in the hits battle, but we are still tied up at 1 through 5 right now. Isaiah Falefa goes out. Hayes goes out. Looking good. A double again for Edwards. You love to see that in the simulation. Runner on third, 2 outs, and we are going to get out of it. Unfortunate for us. Single for Horowitz. So we are up by 1 in the top of the 9th. We've got our closer in, and he's going to not get the call at the circle change low. And just like that, right to the second baseman, we get out number 1 on that play. Took his time a little bit, didn't like that. But 2 more outs, and this opening day is ours. Joey Bart. 1-1 on Joey, and that's going to be an inside sinker. We do have Bender in the pen if need be. Will we send the Florida Marlins fans home happy? As that one's popped up to the right fielder. Coming on, that's out number 2. 1 more out. And here comes Nick Gonzalez. I believe that's pitch 7 or 8. And that is going to be a base hit. You just kind of smelt it. You knew it was going to happen. That's going to bring up the top of the order. And we are going to bring in Bender. Bender is going to come in to close this bad boy. We've got a 1-1 count on Isaiah Falefa. Can we end it here? Bender deals. He's getting the short roller to third. He's going to make the play, and that is it. The Florida Marlins win opening day. Love to see it. Beautiful work. I mean, did anybody expect us to win an opening day against Paul Skeens? No. But Perez had a good outing. I think it was 7 through 7.1, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and just a great game. Xavier Edwards had 2 doubles, which was very big for us. So this is an interesting match for us. I want to see what Sandy can do, and we are going to get a win. Okay, the lineup, but I need to look at the box score here. Sandy Alcantara pitched 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. I mean, that is just beautiful work. And then, of course, Bender gets his 2nd save in 2 games. I mean, we just got to keep a close eye on Sandy because we can potentially get a haul for Sandy. Now, we need to go to AAA and look at their lineups. What are they missing? They're they're missing a shortstop. We're just going to put him in. Looking good. Going back to the Marlins. Can we sweep? Ryan Weathers, how did you perform? Let's see. Dane Myers hit a home run. Weathers didn't do as bad as I thought. But Declan Cronin here did not record a single out, gave up 3. That's tough. This is what I'm worried about. This is genuinely what I'm worried about, is our bullpen. I mean, we could bring in a veteran. We absolutely could. And he would be better than half the guys on this team. Do we do that? We have Nardi here, who probably should... All right, we got to remove somebody from the... Is it Jack Winkler? Yeah. All right, Jack, you are going to get removed. Hopefully that doesn't screw us too bad. And with that, we are going to add Nardi back to the 40-man and right to the major leagues to hopefully put a Band-Aid on the bullpen for now. And Pittsburgh, can we finally... Oh, my God. Okay. So we get the win against Pittsburgh. Garrett has a good showing. So Garrett, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, no earned runs. Declan again is struggling. At least he got outs today. And Eric Wagaman got a home run for us. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know who that is. We have a series against the Mets here. Going to lose game 1. We are going to win game 2. And now we have the Sandy Alcantara, who is going to struggle. We'll keep Barry active. Let's see if this was on him. It looks like it was. So Sandy had 3 innings of 6-run ball. Man, that is not something I wanted to see. But we'll continue. 6 months for Anderson Pilar. Okay, going right onto the 60-man. Not the 60-man. Okay, so we have a 2-out. All right, Eli White up. Anthony Bender is in. Of course, we don't play anything. So can he end it here? We've got 2 out, 2 on for the Florida Marlins. This could be a big victory for us as strike 1 is not called. I thought it was a strike. I know it was a little low. He should have swung at it. Eli White having a good start to the season. Will he continue it against us? Hopefully not. As Bender having trouble finding the zone right now, which is scary. But here we go. Come on, baby. That's going to be a strike on the inside. Also, I don't know why the uniforms look like that. Those aren't supposed to be what they look like. They're supposed to be gray. But sure, there we go. He's going to get it to third, going to throw it right to second, and that's the ball game. Florida is going to beat the Braves behind a Jesus Sanchez home run for Ribby Day, and Braxton Garrett bringing home the dub as well. We love it. So we are going to do some discovery here. So again, pitching is important. We're going to go pitching there, and I want to go international pitching there. And have him. We have the 7th pick. We could scout around the 7th pick, which there are some interesting cases here. I do like Jason Gill here. My goodness. This guy could be an absolute monster if he turns out anything like what we want. So we are going to do that. Another series-ending save. So, can we do it again? Bender can get another save. It's only 1 out, 1 runner on, and nearly throws that one into the crowd. As here we go. 2 for 3 on the day, Marcell Ozuna from the Braves. He's going to quick pitch him. He's going to get a pop-up here right behind the catcher, and he's going to flip the mask and get the out. 2 outs for Bender. We need 1 more to win the series, and of course, big power bat in Austin Riley. He's had a day today. Can we shut him out? Bender with the pitch. A beautiful sweeper to get the inside corner. We need a couple more of those, baby. Keeping an eye on Ronald Acuna. I mean, that's not the worst thing to do. As Bender deals He's going to get the strikeout. Florida Marlins are going to win another series. Loving it. Xavier Edwards doing great work. And look at Max Meyer with those just pretty good numbers all around. This is a big one. I feel like if Sandy can perform well, this could be great for us. And I'm going to keep him active. And Sandy, again, struggling. I mean, he didn't even make it at 2 innings. Edward Cabrera came and cleaned it up. My goodness, Sandy, you need to do better. And we don't get swept, which is good. We are going to at least pick up 1 game. Ryan Weathers not doing well either. We're going to go to Washington. Connor Norby is going to be hurt again. We're going to put him on the 10-day. And we win game 1. I mean, if you look, don't look now, we are in first place. Don't look now, we are in first place as we get shut out by Washington. Let's look at our scouting here. We got 3 new pitchers, and I'm still interested in Jason Gill. He may not be amazing yet. Gonna still look into him, but let's see what they scouted for us. We get, this is big. This is big. Irvin Volek here. Could be the number 5th ranked guy, and he's got some fun numbers. We are going to look deep into him. Absolutely going to look deep into him. That being said, we also have Guillermo Bruno. This guy might be somebody we look at. So we're going to look at all 3 positional players, and hopefully that works out for us as we are going to finish our series against Washington with a victory. Love another win. I mean, it's our boy, it's our ace. Yuri Perez has 5 innings. I wish that was more, but I mean, Valente Bellozo with 4 innings in relief and doing amazing while doing it. Home run. Otto Lopez had 2 today, 4 hits and 4 at-bats. Look at that. Beautiful work as we are going against Arizona, and Sandy 0-2. My goodness, Sandy, what are we going to do with you, dude? He is 0-3. Ugh, just not performing well at all, and it looks like that is going to be a clean sweep. Unfortunate, these things happen, as Anthony Bender is going up against the Phillies with 2 runners on, and they are down by 2. The Phillies fans on their feet. They want to cheer for something. Let's quiet that crowd, as that one's going to be fouled to the right side. 0-2 count on Schwarby, and there's a potential double play ball here because Schwarby does not have the speed. The pitch. He's going to chase that circle change. Not going to get it, though. A dribbler right to the pitcher. Not going to be able to turn 2, but we will get the out at first base. 2 outs, 2 on. Second and third for JT Realmuto, who is not having a great season so far, only hitting 169. Nice. And he's going to dribble that one over to the first base side, 0-1 count. But if you look, he's good with runners in scoring position. But let's see. Bender, 1-1 count, sweeper on the inside. Realmuto, I mean, he can still go. He can still hit that ball. But Bender has been dealing. 0-2 count with the sweeper. 84 on the sweeper. What are we going to call? Let's see. I would call the heat again. But Bender, ready, deals. And he's going to get the strikeout. Anthony Bender. Now, I've been looking at Bender's numbers, and they may not be flashy, but he's got 9 saves already. So when push comes to shove, it looks like he is doing the work. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. We are going to take a game against Philly, and we are going to get another one. So we are going to win the series. Was that a Sandy game? No, today is a Sandy game. We will look at our scouting, and this is very interesting. So Jason Gill probably isn't the prospect I hoped for, but hey, maybe down the board could be something special. These 2, on the other hand, are very, very special. A switch hitting, throwing righty, and let's see his pitch mix. I mean, he's got the classics. So Irvin Vola could be somebody we look heavily into. And then Guillermo Bruno here. Another dude. He doesn't even have a fastball. But his curveball is freaking insane. So these two love it. I've seen all I need to see about them. We're going to discover some more prospects. Let's go West infield. And let's go outfield international. And then we'll go, I like to get at least one. And let's go around the 39th, 40 rank to see if there's anything crazy here, even though this guy looking pretty nice. I always see those 99s and I get excited. I'm like, oh my God, but half the guys have a 99. Elvin Horn, who, that's the coolest name ever. Elvin Horn sounds like an Oblivion character. Hello, my name is Elvin Horn. But can we sweep the Phillies? We both have an 11-10 record, and we are going to sweep them. But all good news comes with bad news. Connor Norby. Oh, no, this is good news. He is back. He's going to be placed right on our bench, and we are good. Let's check in on our guys here. 218 average for Otto Lopez, not great, and 3 home runs. 2 of them came in one game. Now, Dane Myers is doing pretty well, and if you look at Xavier Edwards, looking fantastic. Love to see that. Stower's not doing very well. But, hey, Eric Wagaman, good for him. Oof. Jesus Sanchez, man. He may be somebody we move as well. I mean, the contract is 4.5. Could be a good rental for somebody, but just not us. And then, man, down here, there's got to be a better first baseman, man. I mean, 194. I mean, we got to look here. What do we have? I mean, Matt Mervis. Is he on the 40? He's not. So we couldn't bring him in right away. I mean, man, this guy's freaking raking. Love to see it. Well, we're going to just have to deal with it, but let's look at our rotation as well. Why can't I say it? Yuri Perez, not doing amazing. 4.39 with a 1.28 whip is not what I want to see. This is not what I want to see. Sandy is just struggling. Ryan Weathers is struggling. Braxton Garrett is doing amazing, and so is Max. I mean, Edward Cabrera could be pushed into the starting role. And then you got Valente Belozo here, who, I mean, 4 games, he's got a save. He's got 13.2 innings pitched. He has not given up anything. 8 strikeouts. Look out. Still terrible, Declan. I mean, it's just, okay, got to give credit to Lake. He's been doing pretty well. But other than that, I mean, look, Anthony Bender has almost a 6 ERA, but he's getting saves. Sure. Okay. So, as we move forward, we are going against Cincinnati. We're on a good streak here as we lose. As I open my stupid mouth and we lose again. And we're going to keep him active as well. We are now going to Seattle. Yuri Perez again struggles. Is there something going on? Gets 4 innings, 3 runs. Jesus Tinol. Okay. But then you look at Valente Belozo, 3.1 innings, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no earned runs. Belozo might earn a spot in the rotation. Speaking of, that was a Sandy Alcantara game, by the way. He is so bad. So bad. 5 innings, 4 runs, 3, and that's like a good game for him. Declan Cronin, terrible performance. Oh man, these guys are awful, and we got to do something about it. We do get some outfielders. Let's look at them. Recently scouted. We get the 21st, the 27th prospect here in Brian Salgado. We're gonna look at him, and let's look at outfielder. Let's look at international pitchers, I think. But I think it's time. Has it even been a month yet? It hasn't even been a month, so we're not going to make any decisions yet. But we could be getting swept by Seattle, as we'll put him on the 10-day. We do get swept by Seattle. It's probably not going to look well for the Dodgers, even though we pick up a victory. which is nice to see. And we win the series. Like, how does that work? And I can't say his name. Perez, you idiot. Braxton Garrett has been doing phenomenal. This may be the game that we might trade Sandy after this game. Yeah, it's over. It's over. The Sandy experiment is over. We lose 11-0. I need to look at this. 3 innings. He made it 3 innings. Of course, Belozo does not do well. Okay. After looking at all the trades, I stumbled upon this one. Maybe one of the most unfair trades there are, but Logan Gilbert and Dylan Moore for Sandy Alcantara. We are going to accept that deal like it's nothing. And Logan Gilbert has been pretty great this year. That being said as well, we do have Dylan Moore, who is also doing decent enough. He can play basically the entire field. So I love this trade for us. Getting to, we are going to have to send somebody down, which we are going to go. I like him. Declan's been bad. So Declan, you are going to get demoted. Unfortunate for you. And we are going to fill out the roster there. So now, our pitching rotation, we are going to slide Logan Gilbert right in there, making things look a lot better. Now, looking at the lineup as well, we want Dylan Moore in there. Who do we replace? I mean, you would think Wagaman, because he is technically the worst player. But Dylan Moore can play first base. And that's what we're going to do. We are going to bring him up. He is going to be our cleanup guy. Same thing here. Dylan Moore, welcome to the cleanup spot. I like this trade for us. Hopefully we can keep him around. It's a nice rental piece. But that is our first big trade of the franchise. And we have 41 men on the... Now, this is a scary situation. Nobody out for Bender, and he's going to go with the bunt. He is going to get it, too. Can we turn the 2? Not even going to try. Goes right for 1, and that is 1 out. But 2 runners on with only 1 out for Nick Kurtz. Got to take a big pause there as we walk him to bring up Max. My goodness, bases loaded, 1 out. Do we do it? Got to go home with it, as that one's going to be popped up foul. Anything in the outfield probably is going to bring home a run, which is not something we want to see. Bender. They're going home with it? Oh my goodness, we get the out. They tried to steal home. It does not work, even though he bobbles the ball. 2 outs, 2 strikes for Bender. Can we get it done here? And we do. Bender with another save. Don't care about his numbers, I'm going to be honest. Don't care. Every time we come in, he does something. Look at Luis Urias there. Oh my goodness, 4 for 4. But we had a good game as well. We love to see it. And we don't have to worry about Sandy forever, actually. As Logan Gilbert is here. As Rockies have claimed Declan, bye-bye. Good riddance. As is eligible for reinstatement, so that's fantastic. So now Logan Gilbert's first appearance with Florida, that's fine, is going to be a loss. That raises his ERA a lot. So maybe it's something in the air. Maybe it's a little too hot. As we get our first batting situation, 2 runners on in the bottom of the 9th, as he's going to swing through the circle change. Really needs some bat on the ball here. Even if it's something slow roller, it can move the guys over. This is what we need. And it's going to be a high fastball that's going to freeze him. My goodness. And they're going to bring in a new arm. They are bringing in Miguel Castro. He's been around the league, having a decent season. And Dylan Moore, our new acquisition, is here. Can Dylan Moore do more for this team? Castro winds up. Nice slider, but doesn't get the plate. Dylan Moore struggling with runners in scoring position. We need that to change right now. as Moore is going to see it, and he is going to hit one into right. Will that bring home a run? They are sending him. It is out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dylan Moore had the hit, but we could not make anything happen. That's a rough one. That's a rough loss. As Anthony Bender has settled down, he got his ERA into the threes. I think it's 3.6, as he's going to shove that sinker down. Look at this. League leaders tied for first, Anthony Bender. You'll love to see it. And the thing is, we're not winning a lot of games, so every time we win a game, it's a close one. So Bender needs this one here as well to take the lead. Not finding the zone quite yet. Luis Robert has the power. And he may have just used it. This one's a far drive to left, but it's going to hit the warning track, and we are going to get saved by, I would say that's a wind problem. Oof. And Michael A. Taylor, not one known for his power, but hey, that could be me eating my words right now because we still got one more out to give. Another sinker inside. He is liking that pitch. Can't locate it quite right now. So what can we do? We are going to get another sweeper inside. I don't know what the scouting report is against Michael A. Taylor, but maybe throw him one in the zone. Could work. We only have a runner on first base, so we have bases to give if need be. But Bender has 14 saves, so he knows something about saving games. As a beautiful sweeper is going to make Michael Taylor look silly. But we have one more strike. Can he get it done? Bender is going to get the sinker low. We got a full count. Chase Meredith, my goodness, that's a lot of ribbies for not a single home run. But hopefully he doesn't come up. Hopefully we can get the strikeout right here, right now. Anthony Bender, he's going to pop one up to the right field, and it is going to go foul. Oof. Making contact always makes me scared. Come on, Bender. Take the league. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful at bat by Michael A. Taylor. And that's going to be 2 on, 2 out for Chase Meredith, who is having an very, very good season. Absolutely crushing, as that one's going to go right to the second baseman, and we are going to end it. We get another victory. That is save number 15 for Anthony Bender, taking the league leading save right there. Love it. James Garanchek does Garanchek things and loses the game. We are going to Chicago again. We were just chilling in Chicago, and we are going to take 1 of 3 and lose the series yet again. Peter Fairbanks. Peter Fairbanks has the opportunity to end this game, but we have a runner on second with 1 out for Dane Myers, who has not gotten a hit today and has been kind of cold, as he's going to hit that one back. 0-2 count. Fairbanks is a good relief guy. Somebody that, hey, maybe in the future could be a Florida Marlin, as he's going to whiff a 97-mile-per-hour fastball right by us. And it comes down to Xavier Edwards, another bat that's cooled off quite a bit. Nearly 100 points since the last time we checked in on him, as he's going to watch that fastball high go right by for ball 1. Just a bloop could tie this game. Can it be done? Still, he is the guy I'd like to see. Circle change is going to make him whiff. 1-1 count for Xavier Edwards. He needs something. He needs to rejuvenate his bat, because right now it's not going well. There we go. Oh, going to be a foul ball for the first base side. Coming down to the final strike of the game. Miami fans want to cheer. Why is there a Tampa Bay Rays fan in the first row? Get the hell out of here. Absolutely not. And he is going to slide that ball right into where it needed to be, sending us home. Very unhappy. Dylan Moore had a great game, though. Braxton Garrett slowly not doing what we want. We will do a quick check-in in just a bit, as we are going to try to get through this Tampa Bay series, as we got some more scouting to look at. Looks like Pedro isn't exactly what we're looking for. We do have some new prospects to look at. First baseman, Benny Guerrero, not great. Just nothing really great for us. So now that we're halfway through, it's time to start looking more intently at some of these later prospects. A lot of good relief guys. It's just, do we want to spend a high pick on a relief guy? That, like, how much of an impact would he make? And then you see some others here. Third baseman, Marlon Kaiser. I'm gonna take a flyer on him, see what we got. So after, what is it, 45 games, we are 20-25. Again, just not putting it together. As let's check out some positions here. Going to the lineups. Oh my goodness, Otto Lopez. Absolutely atrocious. Connor, you are our new, I don't care. We can't have a guy hitting 193 being our leadoff guy. It's just not smart. That's where Liam Hicks took over. This is very interesting because he's getting better and Liam Hicks is not. Righty, how is he against righties? He is fine. He's getting better. I guess Liam Hicks is the better option. That's fine. All right, well, it's whatever. And our rotation, Yuri Perez is doing fine. Logan Gilbert's been pretty good for us. Ryan Weathers finally getting things together, as Braxton Garrett is not. And then Max Meyer doing very well as well. See, this is Valente Beloso might be pushed into the starting lineup. And does he take over for Braxton Garrett? I might do that. Everything else is looking pretty okay. Anthony Bender with a good performance. Let's keep moving forward. So we may have found a sneaky gem here in Daryl Sanders, catcher, 21 years old. He could be a really, really good catcher. Maybe not with the bat, but with the just fielding all around, I like it. He could be somebody in the later rounds. I did want to just take a look at Henry Feliz. We probably aren't going to get him, but want to do our due diligence, against all these teams. All right, we are getting very close to the draft as we do take another series, and we are getting close. I mean, granted, we are 11 games back, but we are in second place, which is shocking. As I open my mouth, oh, he's done. That guy is definitely done. Back in second place for us, Atlanta is going to take game 1 and game 2, not even close, and take back over. So clearly, Henry Feliz is the number 1 pick. I mean, he could be drafted and thrown right into the major leagues. We are not going to get him. It's just not going to happen. But we do really like Adam Kruger. Adam Kruger, 77th draft ranked for us. He is 24th. And Brad Shapiro, again, is a guy we can look at later in the draft. I do want to fully scout Kruger, but we are probably going to just put him in bronze so we get him scouted, but don't really take all of that up. Still want to look at the top of the board because we do have the 7th pick. We cannot neglect our first pick. Let's put you there for right now. So let's do that as well. Hopefully we can find another nice piece to this puzzle. Done. So looking at Kruger, man, he is actually number 6. That is nice. So good for him. These guys aren't worth looking at anymore. So this is going to be the final scouting, and this will be the final thing we do for the video. Now, Kevin Delgado is not the guy. Mac Foster could be somebody later. do like Rick Carlson. He could be somebody special. Gonna keep an eye on him as we continue to look on the board. We're gonna go with Michael Waddle, and why not end it with Rodell Hickman. And we'll check our stats at the break. Let's enter this game for the final enter game of this video, and we're gonna make it to the All-Star break. Of course, we don't play. Just want to shout out Anthony Bender. Look at those stats. 1.88 ERA. People were giving him crap. We are up 4-2. 2 on, 2 out for Gavin Lux. Going to be a beautiful circle change down in the zone. Gavin Lux cannot hit with runners on, so don't give him anything. Here we go. Beautiful sweeper high. Gavin Lux has not lifted the bat off of his shoulder. One more for Bender. It's going to be a pop-up right to the third baseman, gets under it, and that is another save for Anthony Bender. What a monster he has been. You'll love it. And I wouldn't be shocked if Anthony Bender, who has 33 saves, is in the All-Star game, which I definitely want to look at. I guess we can't look at All-Star voting quite yet, as Anthony Bender has another opportunity. I guess I lied. We're going to do another one. A sharp hit ball. Is anybody going to be out? It is going to be safe. 2 on and no out for Gavin Lux. Now, Gavin, of course, we've said it before, can't hit with runners in scoring position, as he's going to pop that one back. 104 with runners in scoring position. Still not good, as the pitch is delivered inside. Sweeper. Bender ready and dealing. Fouled back again. We do need something. We need a double play ball, a strikeout, just anything. Rough end to that last batter, as that one's going to be low for ball 2. You got to go after Gavin Lux. The guy can't hit with runners on, as that one's going to be fouled back again. 2-2 count, 2 on, nobody out. We need something. Come on, Bendy. There we go. A chopper. It is going to be 1. Is it going to be 2? No. Which is a bummer. Maybe you should have stepped on third. Gotta be honest. Having a speedy guy in Ellie De La Cruz is not the move. As Tyler Stevenson going to get this ball. Is it going to be a double play? No! An error! Are you kidding me? This game was in the bag, but the game continues now. How do you mess up a routine play like that, as this game is just a disaster? How do you mess that up? How do you do that? That's a bummer, dude. That is such a bummer. I hate it. Jimmer Candelario going to pop one back. I hope they don't say that was an earned run. It shouldn't be. But Bender does not get a 34th save. We are going to return to simulating. Hopefully we win this thing. And we do not. I mean, that was all on Edwards, man. Oof. Augustin Ramirez 0 for 5 and 1 walk, and he was one of our best players. Great. Wow. That is a huge blow, as we get the victory there. We are going to the draft next episode, so be sure to check this out. We've got so many options. But this has been Jagle. You guys have been amazing. I'll see you on the next one.